Hello everyone, it's AJ, and today we have a brand new chapter of Boogle Stray Dogs Stormbringer! Hell yes! Because this is a fun little chapter. Oh, also the fact that the chapters are called codes is still hurtful, but anyway. So anyway, code 2, let's go! Now, kind of like getting into it, we have 38 lovely little pages and one little double spread. And, well, let's just say the double spread comes very, very quickly, so that's that. Anyway, let's just dive in, because, frankly, I need to gush about this chapter, because it's just fun, and if you don't like it, we can't be friends. I jest, but not really. So, we're following on from where chapter 1 ended. Sorry, code 1. Right, we're going... Remember, I need to try and remember and call them codes. Code 1, right? We have that last panel of Chuya with, like, lots of things just being shot at him, right? Well, let's go into the first page, shall we? And see all the confetti! Because, yeah... Of course it wasn't actually real gods, because imagining, right... Stormbringer opens up with Chuya fucking dying in the first chapter after being shot at. Stormbringer being Chuya's fucking story, like, and he's just dead. Obviously, like, we know he's not actually going to die, because obviously this is a prequel to the main line, and everyone knows, like, Chuya's perfectly fine, but it's still fun to think about. So yeah, all the confetti everywhere, and then we go into like the double spread of the chapter. Like all the confetti everywhere, right? And then you just have Chuya, who is just so done. So done with the world. Like all of the guys are just like having the guns and the confetti, and it's just going everywhere, and then Chuya's just like, great, this is my fucking life, just it all just like falling onto him. Oh, honestly, it's so fucking funny. Oh, like he's like, how is this my life? And it's like, yes, this is your life, Chuya. He probably would have been happier if he got shot at, and that's the sad part of this whole fucking story. He would have been happier if they actually shot at him, and not with confetti fucking guns. Oh, so like everyone's just like, yay, congratulations on your first year of being in the Port Mafia. Woo! Happy Mafia anniversary. Like, come on, it's adorable. And yet Chuya is just so fucking done and just calls them all stupid for like doing this. Oh, also like he asks them like to stop. All the while they still have like their guns, like their confetti guns, still like aimed at him, and it's just like, yeah, can you not please? So Chuya just like walks away from him, trying to act like all cool, like, because he is like 16 after all. He's still a fucking Wayne. Like, he's a teenager who just wants to look cool and just be like, yeah, so not bothered by this. And like, one of them calls out, one of the guys that's shot confetti at him, just goes like, hey, what's wrong? Like, they all put in this effort, like, to make this party for him, so like, come on. Now, there's a little, like, in the kind of fan translation, right, there's a little side note, and it says, like, the guys don't technically refer to them as the flags. They call themselves, it was like, they make us like, oh, this is like young man's party, because it's like a play on like the name that they use. So, am I going to use that? No. I'm still going to call them the flags, because frankly, that's how I know it. And do you know what? Come at me, I'm horrid, I don't care. I just don't want to call it the young man's party and whatnot. They're the flags. They're the flags. I've waited so long for this. They're not the young man's group. Stuff it. They're the flags. So, yeah, I'm still going to do that. FYI. But anyway, so Chuya being moody little Chuya just goes, I don't celebrate things like this because I'm too cool for this, because I'm a teenager after all. I'm not happy at all with all of this. I.e. a typical teen. a good chunk of us have already been there. Some of us are there. It's a mood. Oh, but the thing is, like, clearly, after a year of dealing with fucking Chuya's moods, right, they just go like, oh, they just tease him, just being like, oh, don't be like that. We have a gift for you and everything. Like, it's just like being in school again. Sir, do you know what? I don't think Chuya's even been in a fucking school, alright? And we'll learn why. But I highly doubt that when he was with the sheep, they went to fucking school. They seem to just be terrorising the fucking Port Mafia during the day. So, clearly, they weren't in fucking school. So, there's that. So, I don't know why you're saying this. Oh, it's like being in school. Mate, he's never been to a fucking school. Not that you know this. Probably. But that's not the point. So, now, this is like going into like the best part of the chapter for me, and if you don't like this, then this is how we can't be friends, because now this whole chapter is just now an introduction into all the members of the Flags, and frankly I love it, because it's like, here's all these weird ass fucking personalities that come together as a wee group who just happen to like adopt Chuya into it, and like honestly, and it's just great getting all this backstories, like, and then it's like, I'm just happy we just get more Flag content, frankly, can you tell? This bit's just great, and I just want to gush over them because it's just so fun, because honestly, it's just like the most like weirdest fucking group of guys who just happen to all be in a little group together because they're young, and they're like, that is it. And they just happen to be in the Port Mafia with their all little weird ass fucking skills. So, shall we meet the first guy who has been talking to Chuya, calling him a little bitch? Not really calling him a little bitch, but just be like, oh, come on. Like, lighten up, will ya? So, here's Piano Man, like... Also, all these guys have the weird, like, just have, like, the nicknames of, like, why? It makes sense, like, when you hear more of their stories, but it's just like, ah, yes, this is Piano Man. Like, oh, this is Piano Man. Sorry, I don't know why I had to make that stupid joke. I was like, oh yeah, I actually have a piano. It's literally right there. Why did I have to do that? I don't know. Please bear with me. I'm just not in it. So anyway, we have Piano Man, since he seems to be the ringleader of this party, and he's fucking proud of it. Like, and Chuya just goes like, yeah, you've got like the shittiest taste in humour to think that this is like how a party should be. It's just like, yes, we're opening up a party by fucking shooting at you. Frankly, I think it's hilarious and very appropriate given the fact that you're in the fucking mafia, Chuya. Like, what do you fucking do? Fucking shoot and kill people. Like, and you're surprised that a group of guys that work in the mafia that have killed fucking people would be like, do you know what would be funny? Confetti out of a gun. After semi-threatening them to kill them. Like, it's kind of funny. Just because you want to be moody, just take it, Chuya. They made you a party. Stop. But anyway, so let's get into this, right? So, firstly, taking pride in the fact that he upsets people with his shitty jokes. It's just like, yeah, this is great. I don't give a fuck. So, basically, like, Piano Man is, like, the founder of the Flags, and then, or, like, how it's been kind of, like, translated as Youngbloods. I'm still not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to be an arsehole about this, but I'm just going to call them the Flags. They're not the Youngbloods, even though Youngbloods makes more sense, because basically all of these guys are under 25, and they're, like, the uprising stars of, like, the Port Mafia, so it makes sense. It's like, oh, young blood, you know, as they're like, oh, like, you know, like, the younger generation is going to take over and bring, like, a new lease of life and whatnot, so they're the young bloods, which will do shit for the company that is the Port Mafia. No, the organisation. So it makes sense, but I'm still going to call them the Flags because I'm not petty. So yeah, so because he was a founder, basically ended up just kind of becoming the leader in a sense. So that just kind of happened. But yeah, that's a thing. So what is like Piano Man's like specialities? Well, it turns out like he's the only guy, like the only person in like all of Yokohama that can make like the best fucking like counterfeit super notes. Like nobody has like the precision of making fake ass fucking money like he can apparently. It's like, okay. And I love like this is like the first information you get about him. Not like the second bit of info which explains how he got the nickname Piano Man. It's just like, right, first thing we're gonna tell you. He can make money, but fake money. So, why is it called Piano Man? Well, it's basically how he kills people. So, his choice of killing is using piano strings. Well, like piano wires, because, yeah, as you do, because, like, they're made out of, like, carbon steel, so they, like, ouch. Especially when they wrap around somebody's neck and then literally like 2 seconds later the head just goes boop, like just fucking falls off. Like, okay. It's just like as you're getting like this dark like imagery of him and all that, and it's just like, okay, this was the guy who was just teasing Chuya 2 seconds ago, is literally just like ripping people's heads off just casually with some fucking like wires up their fucking arms. Cool. Also, he's also rumored to be like the next like executive in the PM, which would make him like the youngest in history. I wonder where that phrase sounds familiar. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just like, yeah, you know that's a thing. It's just like when you hear that and it's just like, ah. But then like, we've having this like, oh, here's how like brutal this like person can be and whatnot, and it's like, cuts back to the party and he's just like teasing the fuck out of Chuya again. It's like, this happy chappy? Really? Which is like very, very like common within what's happening with all these intros. It's like, we get this kind of dark history, and then we get introduced to other people who are like, yay, happy-go-lucky, let's go. And it's like, yeah, you all just fucking kill people. So yeah, so now we have a brand new fellow. He's cheery as fuck. It's so cute. Sorry, but like, see this page with the paddles, it's just, I love him. Like, look how cute he looks. It's adorable. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you about how like you don't fucking mess with him. Oh dear. Especially because like I just love the fact that like for the most part, most of the people just tease the fuck out of Chuya, so I'm all for that. It's great. No, he's just teasing like Chuya for like how like uncomfortable like Chuya looks. He's just like, yeah, see your face? Absolutely brilliant, and you're fucking discomfort. We're having the time of our life. You're fucking hating it, and I love that. Honestly, what a little mood. Oh, and it's just like, do you know what? I like fully endorse this wee stunt, because you know what? It's just so fun, because especially for the star of the flags, Chuya Nakahara, former enemy of the mafia, the king of the sheep, like really just like fucking like having it in. It's so fucking funny. I love it. It's just like, let's just give Chuya all these little titles, which are technically true. But like, it's just funny. It's like, Chuya Nakahara, like ding 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 ding, boom. Love it. Oh, and you're just like, see, just seeing your reaction to this whole thing was so worth joining this group. Like, oh, mwah, beautiful. Like, love it. Living up, like, oh. Like, honestly, Julia's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, man, really? Like, shut up. But it's just like, let's go. Love this wee guy. I love them all in different ways, alright? So you're just gonna have to deal with me just saying that I love them, right? That's just gonna be like the repeated phase of like this episode. But yeah, it's just so funny. So then, like, Chuya, trying to act like a hard man, right? Fucking pulls out a gun, right? It tells him, like, he would have killed him first, like, if he didn't realise it was, like, a fucking, like, joke, right? And then we get the name of our lovely fellow, cheery fellow here. Albatross. You know, such a normal name. Oh, I think, like, out of everybody, Albatross, I'm just like, really? I don't know why I can let all the other names go, but I'm just like, Albatross, I'm like, really? Sorry, but that's a thing. No, anyway, this is Albatross, our little cheery guy, and he just fucking slices Chuya's gun, right? Saying that, like, he isn't that weak enough to be killed by Chuya, right? And then proceeds to do fucking knife tricks, because he's just like, aha, I've got knives, look at me, and it just goes, oh, whoops. Like, this man is so unserious, and yet, now, like, we're gonna go into, like, why, like, you shouldn't really fuck with him. It's just, like, I love, like, the fucking, like, contrast of, like, here's this lovely, bubbly little guy. Here's how he's gonna fucking ruin your life 2 pages later. Like, okay. So, what does Albatross do for the Port Mafia? Well, basically, it said that he is a mastery, oh my god, he is a master, let's just say that. He's a master over anything that is faster than walking. So basically vehicles. He's a vehicles guy. So whatever you need, he can get. So you need a car for a supply run, you need like cargo ships, like if I can go undetected, like getaway cars with like fake license plates to like get that perfect like escape. Like, he's your man. He can get that all sorted out for you. And basically, like, when he started, it was like, yeah, you just put him in front of any wheel and he would operate it with like no fucking issue. Which then just like escalated like over time to the point where there's a rumor that he got chased by a helicopter, right? Like the Coast fucking Guard, right? Chasing him down, right? In an old fisherman's boat, right? So a raggedy like thing that probably goes at like well, not fast at all. It's a fucking like fishing boat, right? And yet the helicopter fucking lost him. How? Granted, obviously, that's the point of, like, just showing, like, how fucking good he is. But that's the point of just being like, how the fuck did you do that? And, like, that's the thing, like, nobody doubts that that's a true story. Like, in the Port Mafia, nobody's just like, yeah, that definitely happened. I'm no fucking questioning it. Because he has that much power over people, because, like, if anyone was to, like, piss him off, like, he could literally just overturn a person's operations in the Mafia, like, halting, like, their vehicles and stuff, which would then fuck with their goods and their money consumption and whatnot. So, they would literally be fucked in, like, mere days if they just pissed him off, because it's like, well, you need vehicles to do your business, but if you can't have the vehicles, you're not going to get the money, and then if you don't get the money, then you're basically fucked. You're going to disappear, let's just say, in nicer terms. So, yeah, he can fuck you up that way, and, well, yeah, you don't want to do that. So then, naturally, we just cut back to him popping open some fucking bubbly. Not so scary now. This man who's just like, yes, I can, like, ruin your fucking life in, like, mere days by withholding anything that you need. But yeah, bubbly. You want a flip? Okay. But Chuya is just like, oh, you're so fucking annoying, right? Because now a knife's been thrown at Albatross's head, right? Well, to the side, right? Cracks the ball and everything, because, like, obviously Chuya's threw, like, so much fucking force into it with his gravity powers, right? Because why the fuck would you not, when you're a pissed little teenage boy, want to make a statement of, I'm too cool for this party, I'm gonna throw this knife and really damage this fucking wall. Oh, so then Albatross just fucking teases Chuya for being in a bad mood. And he's like, do you know what, this seems to happen, like, once a month with you, like, did you have a bad dream or something? And it's like, oh no. That was the worst thing to see, because Chuya's now fucking pissed. It's like, it's like, nothing like that happened. It's like, Chuya, you little liar. Because we fucking read it in Code 1. We saw it. You're not having a great day, just fucking admit it. But no, you're a wee teenager. You're too cool at 16-year-old. But obviously, with having dealt with Chuya already for, like, God knows how long, like, the whole year or whatever, like, Albatross isn't phased in the slightest. Oh, he just goes, wow, so scary. Like, oh, it's so fucking stupid. And then it's like, so then, what's up? What's wrong with you then, you little bitch? Oh, but maybe that wasn't the best idea from Albatross, because then Chuya just turns around and just goes, well, doesn't turn around, he just fucking lets it all go. He is ready to spill that fucking tea, because then he just goes, right, I am fed up with you. Because every day you're partying and drinking until the fucking early hours of the fucking morning. Like, I'm fed up with telling you over and over and over again that your fucking floor is my fucking ceiling. So I can hear everything. Oh, it's just so fucking funny. And so clearly Chuya is not getting the good amount of sleep that he fucking needs. Never mind, like, having bad dreams. Yeah, he needs to actually sleep. And if you're partying till the early hours, Albatross, that's not gonna fucking help. So yeah, he's gonna be slightly pissed at you. We get, like, this really cute, like, Albatross just being like, oh, you call me an idiot, it's not nice, that's mean. It's like, I'm having these parties for you. Oh, but then Chuya just keeps going with his complaints. Oh, it's glorious, because you can tell Chuya's been bundling us up for a wee bit. He's been trying to be probably a bit too cool about it, just being like, right, come on, like, you're doing this, it's a bit annoying. But now he's just like, no, see, you wee fucking fucker, right? Like, because now he just goes on to talk about how Albatross, like, literally breaks into Chuya's house, or Chuya's apartment, in the middle of the fucking night to take him on a fucking job. Like, what? Which has included, like, deserting him in, like, a war zone, and then having to leave Chuya to swim home. To swim home! Although I do love the comment of being like, yeah, because of you, I've become really a really good swimmer. I love it. It's just so stupid. We didn't get introduced to our next member of the Flags, who just, like, laughs at the whole fucking interaction between Chuya and Albatross. So yeah, meet Doc, who just kindly congratulates Chuya and just, like, hands over, like, a flute of bubbly to him. And then also, like, just before I carry on, seeing this, like, page, right, can we just, like, appreciate how, like, cunty fucking Hoshikawa loves to draw Chuya? Because, like, look at this sassy ass pose, right? There's no need, but I love it. Like, Hoshikawa, I love you. And absolutely, I've just realised I forgot to say that this would always be the Hoshikawa appreciation video. I'm slacking. That's bad. So anyway, we got there eventually. But yeah, so Chuya's looking cunty. Let's go. But yeah, so Chuya's, like, takes the flute, looks at it, and then ponders for a minute, and then just goes, "Have you fucking poisoned us?" It's just like, yes, as you do. It's like somebody asks you a drink. You fucking poisoned us, didn't you, mate? Oh, but Doc just goes like, "Nah, I haven't." Like, because he knows he can't kill Chuya, as he says. And then Chuya goes like, sorry, but how do you know that? And he just goes, "Oh, with experience. I've killed many things with poison." Right, let's now just get on to how fucking, like, horrifying Doc can be. Let's go! So what's up, Doc? Well, given his name, you probably can guess that he's a medical guy for the mafia. So normally, like, the doctors who work underground don't have medical licenses. Not our guy, though. He is fully certified. Also, remember, this guy is a young-ass boy. Well, he's not young-ass boy. He's not a boy. But, like, he's under 25, right? So he's, like, he's done his time in medical school and shit, right? That's a long-ass fucking amount of years. Right? How the fuck? But anyway, so underground doctors are like so high in demand because unlike normal doctors where they have to like record like any procedures or whatnot that they do, like underground doctors don't need to do that. They don't need to disclose like patient details. Like they don't have to say who they've operated on, what they have done. Like they just basically take in any person who does not want to be like have a record of what has happened to them. So yeah, there is a lot of people looking for underground doctors for many reasons, especially in the mafia and any other fucking dark shady like organization like the Port Mafia. Woo. So basically heavily relied upon, and especially like in the Port Mafia they're very highly favoured. Because guess what? It's not a shock that that's the case, given the fact that Mori, the boss, used to be a doctor, which we all should know. So, makes complete sense why that's the case. And the thing is with Doc, right? Not only is, like, Doc, like, so much better than, like, all the other, like, mafias, like, physicians and whatnot, he's also saved, like, over 800 lives, right? Remember, he is a young-ass fucking guy, right? How? First of all, right? But then, here's the fucking kicker. He's also purposefully taken away the same amount. So, he has saved 800 people, but he's also killed 800 people. What? Hello? How is this normal? It's basically like save one, kill one. Like, sorry? Because the thing is, like, Doc believes, right, for every life that he saves, it brings him closer to God, right? So his ultimate goal in life is to save around 2 million, right? Because that is the same amount that God had killed in the Bible. Now remember, he's basically doing a 1-for-1. That's fucking terrifying! Like, this man just wants to save 2 million people, but he also basically wants to balance it out by killing 2 million people! Like, what? So, yeah, so basically, he, like, specifically joined the mafia to fulfill this dream, and is, like, he is desperately waiting for, like, a great war to come, so that people just fucking drop like fucking flies. You know for a fact that he would, like, meddle his way to be, like, near fucking Fukuji if he found out about this whole fucking great war, right? We're going back to mainline. I know, I'm sorry, I had to bring it up. But he would just love that. Be like, he would be fucking buzzing for that. Be like, oh, yes, let's go. Could it be a fuck ton of casualties? Like, my God. I just couldn't help but, like, see when I was rereading that, and I was just like, Oh, okay. That's a thing. Oh, but we come back to the party. Now remember, we've just read like how terrifying this guy can be. He looks frail as fuck. Right? He is hooked up and looks frail as fuck. And yet, this man not only is saving so many people, he's also killing so many people. Like, what? Like I said, the juxtaposition of like how these guys are introduced and what they actually do is brilliant. I fucking love it. And if you don't, I don't like you. That's a bit harsh. But like, you get the gist about like how like it's just fun to talk about these guys when you first meet them, because it's like, here's this lovely cheery image. Now here's our horrifying backstory. Like, it's very, obviously, it's very bingo. But like, it's just like, how did these guys kill? That is essentially the backstory of this. Like, how did they kill? So, we're back at the party, right? And Chuya's like noting about how the fuck did they manage to get everyone here at like the same time to do this like stupid little thing for him, right? Especially Doc. Like, Doc, who looks like he's fucking dying, just sitting there. Just for like this anniversary party. And like, and this is the moment, right? We get introduced to our next gentleman, right? I love him. Sorry. Remember, I said I was gonna like say this for nearly like every single guy. Yeah. I'm sticking to that. So yeah, so he explains like how like your first year in the mafia is known as a dead man's curve, right? And basically what happens is, depending on the person, it could either lead to like someone running away, someone like breaking, like emotionally, mentally, you know, like that kind of stuff, or they magically disappear for good reasons. So basically they're celebrating Chuya and the fact that he fucking survived his first year, because now he'll be fine, like there's no fucking issue now. And oh, we get this cute little like cheeky grin like off of Chuya, because he's now asking our new man, who is called Lipman, and it's just like, oh, did you think I was gonna break or mess up? Oh, sorry, it's just like Chuya's little face. Oh. See, it's nice when Chuya's got a nice wee face on. Like, not this moody little fucking face he's been wearing. No, cute little cheeky grins. Let's go. So, anyway, Lipman just goes like, nah, like, we didn't think that was going to be the case, like, but there must have been at some point. There's got to be at some point. So, anyway, what does Lipman do? Well, basically, he has the gift of the gob. What's basically he makes like negotiations with like those around the world and whatnot, so like from companies to like government officials, and like if needed he is like the PR crisis team, because he just like talks to the media and becomes like the face of the mafia. Because he's a very kind of complicated kind of fellow, because he's also currently working as an actor. And, well, he's got quite the fan base. So, that makes him, like, so much harder to kill than the actual fucking boss of the mafia. Yeah, because, see, the thing is, if he were to, like, randomly, like, disappear, right? All hell would fucking break loose in the media, like, trying to track him down and stuff like that. Because, like, they would want to know, like, first of all, who the fuck murdered him, right? And then that would just lead to, like, the whole world, like, looking into, like, Yokohama. So, the underground, like, organizations and all that would basically have, like, eyes on them, and they're just like, yeah, we don't want that. That's not fucking good. Because then that would all just fucking, like, collapse. Because it's like, yeah, this is fucked. And it's like, yeah, we're not safe if that happens. Which, if you know, you know. Now that's interesting. I'm just thinking about that. But I won't talk about that. But if you know, you know why that's now very interesting. We'll see. But, oh, that is so weird. Sorry, I've just now really just thought about the implications of that, like, statement, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Interesting. If you know, you know. And probably people are just going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Sorry, remember, my brain's not in this. I'm just fucking far away. Back on track, right? So, not only is, like, Lippman very powerful in the fact that he's hard to kill because he has, like, the world's eyes on him, like, at all times, and he's got a huge fan base, and, like, they would, like, go all the way out to try and figure out what the fuck happened to him. He's also an ability user. So, he's already extra powerful now because he's got an ability. And basically, one time, his ability was triggered, like, just by an attacker's, like, bloodlust and countered it. It's like, okay. Because now it just makes it difficult to kill him without leaving any evidence. So basically, if you try and kill him, there's still going to be like some form of evidence of who did it and whatnot. So you're fucked if you do anything to harm this man. Well, to kill this man. You probably could harm him, but like, still, you know? And like, basically, like, the moment he dies, right, he is basically just like a walking bomb, like, waiting to go off for anyone who tries to kill him. Like, he is just a walking death trap, and no one dares to lay their finger on him. So let's cut back to him being all cute with Chuya, shall we? See, this is what I fucking love. It's like, here's this dark ass fucking character. Here's him being cute with Chuya. So we love it here. Because he's like, got his arm around him and he's just like looking so chill. And like, Chuya on the other hand is fucking hating it. I love it. Because he's like, why the fuck am I here? Let the fuck go of me. Let me fucking go. Oh. And Lippman says like, oh, even if Chuya were to be kicked out for some reason in the Mafia, who fucking knows, for whatever reason, right? It wouldn't really bother him because, like, he would just go and get Chuya and drag him into the fucking acting world and just be like, yay, let's be acting buddies together, woo! So obviously Chuya fucking hates the thought of that. Psst, Chuya, it comes in handy in the future, trust me. Just saying. It's very handy. Oh, Lippman's just like, yeah, it'd be great. It'll be so worth it. It'll be so fun. Oh, so then we have another voice just chime in saying like, yeah, I was very much against this party. Fuck this party. So we cut to our last cool guy having a wee smoke. Right. I have to... Oh, sorry. I just love how Hoshikawa has drawn him. Sorry. Like... Damn! Sorry. Like... He just looks so nice. Sorry, Hoshikawa just kind of popped off. I know that might just be a personal preference, right? But I think he looks amazing. I love him in this style. He just looks nice. Okay, judge me all you like. I don't fucking care. So, yeah, anyway, Chuya now perks up. He's like, finally, someone on my side. Great, you fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. Let's go. Oh, and he's just like, yeah, I know you take this as well. It's like, yay! Companionship. Solidarity! Vindication! She's just like having that little spark of like, fuck yeah, let's go! Oh, and our new guy just goes, yeah, Chuya, parties are not made for Chuya. You're not a party kind of guy. Right? So, let's get his backstory, shall we? Meet Iceman. What a name. What a cool name for a cool guy. So, yeah. So, Iceman is just like the stereotypical like mafioso of being a fucking hitman. Right? Typical guy. Just out here taking some hits. Or shooting some hits. You know what I mean. Yeah, my brain is just really fucked today. What the fuck? Sorry. Now, he doesn't have an ability, right? So he's just a normal ass guy in the world of fucking Boogle Stray Dogs, right? However, what makes him fucking special is he can make a weapon out of anything. Like, you put him in any room, he can make a weapon out of whatever is there, right? Like a fountain pen, like an alcohol bottle, like a lamp cord, whatever he can get his hands on, he can make that a fucking weapon. So yeah, you can drop him off anywhere. Like, he's just able to kill anyone and get a kill. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, okay, he's a good hitman, let's fucking go. But he also has like a wee kind of trick up his sleeve, right? So he can sense when someone is like about to use their ability like near him. But the thing is, that in itself is not an ability. It's just like his, like, merely his like constitution, right? So that's why he is like able to make like the perfect kill and whatnot. For the most part, little asterisk, like 99.99999% success rate. But anyway, because he doesn't have an ability, right? It means, like, see the special division, you know, like Angle and everything like that. Yeah, they don't have their eyes on him because, well, the thing is, why would they? He's just a normal guy that can just do some hits. That's not on their radar. They don't need to care about that. So basically, the Mafia puts like a huge chunk of trust in him to like get all these like kills done, because he can just get the job done without having to worry about them like breathing down his neck of like chasing him to like get some fucking like retribution or whatnot, because he's just a guy. He's just Iceman. So this is like resulted in him like having like a higher kill ratio than like any of like the combative like abilities like in the Mafia. So yeah, it turns out he's good. And basically, it's been said that if the time ever came for Chia to go beep boop, I don't know why I did that. Why not? It would basically be like up to Iceman to do, right? And we come back to the party, right? And Chuya is just like shocked that Iceman even came to begin with, because like he's like, do you not hate me? Like, why are you here? Like, I thought you didn't like me. Because it turns out, previously, they've actually already fought against each other. And, well, he kind of failed when Chuya was in the sheep. And kind of failed to assassinate him. So Chuya is like, basically says like, yeah, did that not like fuck up like your reputation and whatnot? Did that not just like take a massive like hit? Oh, but Iceman just be like, see, I'm against the party, but not because he hates him or he holds any grudges against him. Right? He says it's because he didn't want to make him like, didn't want to make Chuya like unnecessarily angry. And it's like, okay. Because he continues to go, like, he carries on and says, like, like, no single person in that room ever doubted that Chuya would, like, make it to a year. Like, there was no doubt about it, right? But what they really thought was that Chuya was going to, like, start a fucking rebellion. Now, oh my god, can we just appreciate, like, this panel? Like, oh my god, because the wings, Chuya holding the head, like, oh, damn, I love it so much. It's just, oh, also, I want that. I want an alternative to this story where Chuya does this, like, rebellion, because damn, I want Chuya holding Mori's head. That's so fun, but I don't care. Like, it's such a good image. Like, But anyway, it's like, carrying on. Right? Iceman explains, right? Right. Iceman explains since like Chuya was like the head of the sheep and everything like that, they thought that he would like portray Mori, right, by like killing him and then like starting a war with like everyone else, right? So to make sure that that didn't happen, Piano Man brought Chuya into the flags, and then you just have like these wee panels of like facial reactions of like Piano Man as like Chuya just kind of looks at him and he's just kind of like, yeah, what of it, bitch? That's like the kind of feel. It's just like, just dead eyes. It's just like, you gonna challenge that? Wait, ooh. Oh, so obviously Chuya doesn't really take this info too well. Shock, shock, horror, horror, right? And well, kind of starts like taking it out on them, and then just like have, as he's having these sweet little jibs, you get all the little panels of all the flags, and like they're all separate reactions. Because some are just amused by this, some are just kind of like, what is going on here? And it's like, oh, really? Doc looks so sad. I'm like, oh, it's a shame. But yeah, so Chuyu's just been like, oh, thank you for treating me like a newborn, like giving me all these wee toys and rattles to entertain myself with. How nice he is. So thanks for that. Like, thanks to yous, I made it through my first year. Woo! Trying to be like a wee snarky little bitch, right? Because obviously, teenager. It's what you do. Also, it's Chuya. That doesn't really change. And then it's just basically the kind of implication of, yeah, this party was more for yous rather than for me, as he like shatters like the flute in his hand, like the glass. Because it's like, this party was just like for yous to celebrate the fact that you made me last a year, not for that I lasted a year. Alright? And Iceman just kind of continues saying that there was a reason for them to be cautious, like due to like an incident with like a gem distributor that Chuya had dealt with, because well, it kind of took the guy like 3 months to recover, but all just because he asked like one certain question, like a simple question, like no real malice to it or anything like that, but Chuya had reacted like so harshly to the point of the fact that he threw the guy out of the like third floor of a building. Yeah, I think to say that's a little bit harsh, just like yeeting a guy out of a third floor window. Yeah, I think, see, Chuya, I think they have right or to be cautious, given that you just did that, given the question that you asked, or the guy had asked, not that you had asked. Yeah. Now, Chuya's face in this panel, right, where he's like, oh, I don't remember that. That fucking hurts, right? Because he clearly fucking remembers, right? Oh my god. Like, you know what you fucking did, Chuya. You know what you fucking did. And the fact that you have this challenging fucking face on because of this question, I hate it, right? It hurts. I don't like it. Why would you do this to me? Why? Ah! Oh, especially as he's like challenging Iceman at this point to be like, right, fucking ask it and see what happens. Chuya, why are you doing this? Because now we go into our last page, right? And Iceman asks it anyway because he does not give a fuck, right? And he just goes, where were you born? And then you just see a hand like swiftly reaching out, and then that's it. That's the end. You know for a fact that it's Chuya fucking reacting to the question. Ah! My god, my boy, what are you doing? No, do not do this. It's so fucking funny. It's like, I know what's gonna happen, right? And yet I'm still worked. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, so that's the end of the chapter. We'll have a new chapter next month. Please, like, ignore the fact that, like, last month I put the edits in saying that the chapter was going to be a month later. I don't know why. See, when I was just, like, re-editing, I misread, like, when I was looking through the pages again. So the audio was correct in saying that we would be back next month, and yet when I was re-editing it, I was like, yeah, that's wrong. I don't know why I did that. So just maybe take like a grain of salt for when I say it's going to be back next month. It's going to be back. There's going to be a new chapter at some point. So then we can see how Chuya reacts to it and what goes down at this party, because, well, that's what we really need. Yeah, it's not looking good at the moment for how he's reacting, but anyway, it's gonna look beautiful anyway. But anyway, let me know your wee thoughts down below. What did you think of the chapter? Are you enjoying it? And this is gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a good ride. I can't wait. And as always, I have my little bingo playlist if you want to see me rant some more about this lovely little series. And yeah, so if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. I would highly appreciate it. I appreciate all of yous and all your wee comments and whatnot. I love them to bits. They're so good. Please bear with me. I am a bit in a rut in a minute, so if I don't reply immediately, just know I will get to you eventually, please. It's just not the time. But yeah, anyway, we'll be back next time and there'll be plenty of other content to come. So anyway, until next time, I'm AJ and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.